The 10-year-old football player is ambitious and still learning the game of football. We don't know how big he will become or what position he will eventually grow into. All we know is today he has a unique opportunity to be part of something special. He may not understand that the chance to play for a state championships are few and far between. All he knows is that he is a champion already, having won his local championship. And if he did it before, he can do it again. Get ready to rumble. All-Pro Team Sports, your #1 source for sports apparel, presents the All-Pro Youth Football Championship. The 10U Bel Air Terps versus the 10U Dunkirk Warriors for the Division I State Championship of Maryland. And the ball is kicked off, and the ball first will go to Dunkirk, as the Warriors will take over at around the 40-yard line of the Terps. And they are set, and it goes to #7, and he slices his way in for a couple to about the 34-yard line. This time they go off tackle again, this time the #1. And he slices his way, and he's inside the 25-yard line to about the 23. Great running by the Warriors as they're keeping it going. Here they go again, the #1, and he slices his way inside the 20-yard line. And this time, the handoff is to #7. He slices to the outside, and he's got the sideline. He's got a man in front of him. He burrows his way right over him on around the 4-yard line. Watch this again. See, you have to decide to want to tackle a guy like this. #7 is a tough football player, makes you make decisions. Look, he could go out of bounds, but he'd rather lay a lick first. And you see how he bounds over #19 to the 4-yard line. And they hand off again to #7. He goes inside and again barrels over his man into the end zone for a touchdown. #7, watch this again as he just barrels over his man to get into the end zone for a touchdown. He is setting the tone that this is going to be a tough day for this defensive line and this defense in particular. And here #1 tries to get in, but he doesn't, leaving the score Warriors 6, Terps 0. And the Warriors kick off to the Terps, and we'll have to see if the Terps can answer. The ball is secured by #20, and here, this Terps potent offense, and #34 gets just a couple. Here they go again to #34, Little Sweetness, as he gets only about 3 yards. This defensive line of the Warriors looks as tough as the offensive line. As you see, this defense is falling over as #7 gets there. And here, #2 again, prime time, not getting any room. This is a tough team. Here they go back to #7, and he barrels his way again right up the middle. This is a tough player. Look at #7. Watch how he just runs a man over yet again. He is just a tough, physical running back. And here the Terps get the ball back, and they go to Little Sweetness, #34, and he's getting just a few. These lines, the defensive line and offensive line of the Warriors, are dominating this game. As you see, #19 of the Warriors get to about the 35-yard line. Here, they go back again, this time to #19. He's to the 30-yard line, just pushing their way through. And here, #7 dashing his way right down the middle to about the 15-yard line. Watch this again as #7, the physical runner, is just moving, keeps his feet moving. Looks like he just doesn't believe that he can be stopped. And here they go again to #7, and he's just plowing his way, getting past runners, just making his way into the end zone for a touchdown. The extra point is no good, leaving the score a commanding 12-0, but a physical 12-0. This team is physical. And here, the Terps trying to get something going, go to prime time. He gets just a few. And then they go back to prime again, #2, and he gets nothing. We don't believe what we're seeing here. This is one of the dominant teams in the UCYFL, but they are getting manhandled here as you see prime time going down behind the line of scrimmage. And the Warriors get it back and go to #19, and he goes to the left side, and he's down around the 45-yard line of the Terps. They are still moving the football. They go to number 30, and he's got some room to the 30, to 25, 20, 15, 10, and he's down at about the 9-yard line. Watch this again as you see number 30, as they have blockers in front, disruptive. This offensive line of the Warriors is dominant, as they are opening up holes for their runners, and their runners are running physically, not trying to match the speed of the Terps, but trying to use their power, which they do, and they go back inside to number 7. And they're about the 2-yard line. They go to number 19, and he bows his way into the end zone for yet another touchdown. Watch this again in slow motion as you see number 19. He will bow his way in. Look at the blocking up front as they just manhandle the defensive line of the Terps and get in for yet another touchdown. This is a dominant performance that we have seen by this Dunkirk team. And here, the extra point is no good, but leaving the score, Dunkirk 18, Bel Air nothing. What a game we're seeing, what a game plan. As you see number 2 trying to find some room and nothing. They seem to be in the playbook today as they have designed a game plan that is just dominant. But it's not just that. Their physicalness up front is evident. And here you see number 19 dancing his way inside the 45-yard line of the Terps. And again, this time number 7 is bottled up, as this Terp defense is a proud defense. And this is a proud and talented football team that they're playing against. So the Terps are no slouches, as here you see number 44, the closer, make a good play. And here they go inside to number 34, Little Sweetness. And they're trying to get something going for this Bel Air Terp team. They go to the baby bull, number 20, and he gets some 42. And here they go to flat. And he making some room, number 19. They're trying to get something going, but they just can't do enough. As you see Little Sweetness going inside, but they just can't seem to make the kind of yardage that they need when they need it. Here you see number 34 bottled up. And they have to give the ball again back to the Warriors. And this time, great play by number 67. As he's trying to get something going, they're trying to find it, but it's picked off again. Number 30, this time dancing to the 40, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, and down. And it looked like he fumbled the ball, but it looks like the Warriors got it back. As you see it again, just a clip. The ball is just not going their way. This has not been a good day for the Terps, as they are running into a buzzsaw named the Dunkirk Warriors. As the Warriors, the bounces are going their way and the game is going their way. And the Warriors go to number 1 and he slices his way into the red zone. He gets it to about the 15-yard line, and they go back to number 7 and he blasts his way inside the 10-yard line. This offensive line is manhandling, as you see again. They go to number 7 and he blasts his way into the end zone for yet another touchdown. This has been a dominant performance, and as you see, the extra point is no good, making the score Warriors 24, Terps 0. And this game is over. The Warriors win, and congratulations to the Dunkirk Warriors, as they are now the 2014 All-Pro Youth Football Division I Maryland State Champions. We are Duke Grant Sports, the time capsule of youth sports moments, and the home of the baddest young dudes in sport.